Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a great week. Today, we are going to uncover a powerful tool that will change your life. What if I told you that some of the greatest battles in your life aren't just happening around you, but through the very words you speak every day? That your peace, your direction, and even the unfolding of your purpose can be shaped or even delayed by what comes out of your mouth. Because there is purpose still unfolding in your life. And often the bridge between where you are going and where God is calling you is as close as the words you choose to speak. And this isn't just positive thinking or motivational speech. Scripture consistently shows us that words carry spiritual weight. They can shape direction. They can influence our hearts and often prepare us to walk fully in the purpose God designed for our lives. Proverbs warns us that we can be snared by the words of our mouth. That means that what we speak doesn't just dissolve into thin air. It can establish patterns, reinforce beliefs, and even create limitations we end up living. Like the proverb says, words can trap us emotionally, spiritually, relationally, and sometimes generationally. What we speak has the ability to restrict us or stop us from moving forward and will influence the course of our lives. Speech carries moral responsibility. It reveals the heart and often determines outcomes. Yet, the words we speak can also give life. Proverbs says the mouth of the righteous is a well of life, a continual, renewing source of wisdom, encouragement, and spiritual sustenance. A well sustains, it nourishes, and refreshes continually. Words spoken in alignment with God don't just communicate the truth, they refresh, they heal, and sustain both those who hear and the speaker. They strengthen faith, restore hope, and create environments where growth and healing become possible. Proverbs also reminds us that a man will be satisfied with the good by the fruit of his mouth. Words produce results, they produce outcomes, they are seeds, and seeds always produce something. Encouraging words can produce courage. Words of truth can produce clarity, but fearful, negative, or hopeless words can quietly produce limitation, insecurity, and confusion. Mashiach himself demonstrated this authority of speech. He spoke to the storm, and peace came. He spoke to unclean spirits, and they departed. He spoke about mountains moving through faith-filled words, and they moved. This shows us something powerful. Words aligned with faith, God's truth, and purpose carry creative power. They don't replace God's authority, but they participate in it. We speak from connection and agreement with Him, not independence from Him. Proverbs 18 deepens this truth when it says death and life are in the power of the tongue. Words can wound like a sword or heal like medicine. Words can awaken identity or distort it. They can cultivate peace or perpetuate it. They can reinforce purpose or slowly silence it. They can close doors and open possibilities. And as we speak, we will inevitably eat the fruit of what we have spoken, meaning we eventually live and produce what we repeatedly declare over our lives. And what's interesting is that even modern research is beginning to confirm exactly what Scripture has taught since the beginning, that repeated words and thoughts don't just simply dissolve into thin air, they shape how we see ourselves and the world around us. Neuroscience also shows that the brain adapts through neuroplasticity, meaning repeated thoughts and words that we speak strengthen and create neural pathways, making certain things or certain ways of thinking more natural over time, creating patterns that become our reality. In simple terms, what we repeatedly speak and think often becomes our default internal language. And from a practical standpoint, our minds often create narratives to make sense of what we speak to ourselves. The stories we repeat most frequently over our lives, whether prosperous or limiting, tend to become the lens through which we interpret our everyday experiences. But here's the important distinction. While science explains in this way, Scripture reveals the responsibility and deeper spiritual significance. Words don't just shape our mindset, they align our hearts, influence faith, impact relationships, and help position us to walk with purpose. So speaking life isn't merely about positive thinking or speech. It's about agreement with the truth. It's about choosing to align with your assignment. And this connects directly to purpose. Purpose is not only discovered internally, it is often spoken into existence through agreement with the truth. And speaking good over our lives is part of that agreement. It is choosing to align our words with what God says, even when circumstances show us differently. When we speak life, we strengthen identity, faith, we create emotional and spiritual resilience, we shift atmospheres in our homes and in our relationships and communities, and we position ourselves to walk confidently in our assignment. Words of affirmation, love, encouragement, and truth build trust, emotional safety, confidence, and vision in ourselves, our spouses, our families, in our communities. Children especially absorb what is spoken over them. And equally important is self-talk. Self-talk shapes belief. Belief shapes action. Action shapes direction, and direction shapes our everyday lives. The words we rehearse internally shape our sense of identity and possibility. If our inner language is harsh, condemning, or hopeless, it becomes difficult to walk confidently in purpose. But when our words align with truth and who God says we are, what He placed in us, and where He is leading us, clarity begins to awaken, and we begin to see ourselves as the great people we are, prepared, equipped, and positioned for assignment. Integrity in speech matters. Being impeccable with our words matters. That means speaking with intention, speaking truthfully and lovingly, speaking in a way that reflects the life and love of the Lord. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to build rather than tear down, to heal rather than wound, to affirm purpose rather than hinder it. Every person you meet is carrying a story just like you and I, and when we speak from unresolved pain or without intention, we can unintentionally add weight to someone else's burden. But when we speak from a place of love, encouragement, wisdom, and truth, we participate in lifting others and ourselves as well. Purpose grows in the soil of encouragement, and possibility expands where faith-filled words are released. So the invitation today is simple but powerful. Speak life over yourself. Speak life over your family. Speak life over your future and the lives of others. Not because words can alone manifest destiny, but because words aligned with God position us to walk fully in the destiny He already designed for our lives. And every day, with every conversation, we get to choose what kind of fruit our words will produce. Seeds of life or seeds of limitation. Seeds of hope or seeds of fear. Seeds of purpose or seeds of doubt. So choose wisely with intention. Your words are not small, they are not temporary, and they are never without impact. They are shaping your life and the lives of others. And when aligned with truth, faith, and love, they can become a powerful tool to help you walk confidently in the purpose you were created to walk in. Today was great as always. We will see you next time. Be encouraged, be empowered, and be expectant. God bless.